Hello my beautiful love goods, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am fixing another EA house, and this one is a starter home. I did this as a let's build once again, but watching the video footage back, oh my god, I was so high energy it wasn't even funny. Like, it was kind of overwhelming. Like, I had way too much cold brew beforehand and I was just like going nuts. I was crazy. But anyways, what I did was, in this build, I renovated Daisy Hovel in Willow Creek, and I didn't give myself a budget or anything, but I just wanted to use just the base game to fix up this house and make it seem a little different. So I went with a dark academia like aesthetic for this house, or at least I tried with just the base game, because I've been itching to do a like themed aesthetic build type of video with just using the base game, and I thought I would get my feet wet by doing this. And so yeah, I fixed up this house and I tried to kind of keep the same idea of the house there. Like, I didn't change the shape of the house. I did change, like, very slightly change the layout. Like, the kitchen, I didn't like the location of the kitchen whatsoever. It needed to be moved. It's the same size of kitchen, it's just been shifted over. So yeah, it looked really cute in the end. I love the colors and the aesthetic. It's just, honestly, it's so nice. Like, I love the dark academia style. If you don't really know what that style is, I recommend going on Pinterest or even Google, but mostly Pinterest, because, you know, I use Pinterest like crazy. But you just go on Pinterest and you can actually look it up and see, and it's honestly such a beautiful style. It's very like professor, like Slytherin-y, kind of, not magical, but it's got that, I don't know, it's hard to explain other than just saying dark academia. Like, it's scholarly, it's vintage. Yes, it's got some Victorian, Edwardian vibes at the same time. It's just, it speaks to my soul, honestly. It speaks to me so much. The same way that cottagecore speaks to me. I feel like cottagecore and dark academia are kind of, they're not the same. They're not really that similar, but they're kind of said in the same vein. Like, they're an aesthetic that people are going for lately, and honestly I am obsessed. So I definitely want to give cottagecore a try using just the base game. I bet you I could figure it out eventually. I'm already got some ideas in my head, so we shall see. I don't know what house I'm gonna do next though, because I just did this on a whim, and I actually recorded this like super fast before I went to work yesterday. So that's why the video is not super long, because I didn't take too long on it. But I really liked it in the end. I think it's beautiful. I love just the style. I love the items that I use. Like, this tiling in the kitchen, I almost never use it. I don't think I've ever actually used it in a build, and it fits so perfectly with this style. I don't know what it is. Like, it just worked. So yeah, definitely 10 out of 10 would recommend. If you just have the base game, you know, don't feel like you need to go crazy with buying a bunch of packs and downloading a bunch of CC. I recommend just starting out with just the base game and just trying to build with that and see what you can do with it. And that's a good way of like getting better, quote unquote, at building. I don't really think there's such thing, but you just build and have fun, because that's the point. But if you want to get like quote unquote better at building, start with a base game. It's a good way of just, you know, forcing you to be a bit more creative with what you got. And honestly, the base game, it's good. It's got some good stuff. It's great. I didn't feel limited at all in this build. I loved it. Oh, I also discovered that if you take that painting there of that person and you can actually overlap it with another painting with a bigger frame, and it works so perfectly. So you have a new frame for that painting, which is really cool. I don't know, just a little tip that I saw, or figured out. But anyways, the kitchen and the dining room is pretty much complete. I love what I did here, and I also decided on a whim here to actually add an office space. So this house honestly was so spaced apart just because that's the way that these that's the way these houses are built, because they keep in mind that there needs to be a lot of space and it doesn't need to be super cluttered, so it can run on all computers. But in this case, I didn't really pay attention to that, and I added more stuff. I added an office here as well, just because it's dark academia. It makes sense. So and I also replaced the door to the office with that one door that you unlock, and it's like that bookshelf, but it's a door. It's a secret door. It's awesome. Love that so much. I remember seeing that in The Sims 3 and thinking it was so cool, and I'm so glad we have it in The Sims 4. Just at least the aesthetic, it looks really pretty. But yeah, and the rugs. Oh, can't we just talk about the rugs? The rugs in the base game, like these really vintage looking rugs, honestly, they kind of slap. Like, as the kids say these days, they're kind of pretty. Like, they really worked. I don't know what it was. Like, it just worked with this vibe and this style, and honestly, 10 out of 10. Love it. But yeah, this bed, oh my gosh. I discovered this in my goth house renovation. Oh my god. It's 12,000 simoleons. 12,000. Just can you imagine? Can you imagine? That's so expensive. Like, I don't know how, simoleons transfer in real life, but that's expensive. I bet you it is. Oh my goodness. Like, it's crazy, but yeah, I can't really think of anything else specific in this build that I need to point out. I don't remember the budget whatsoever, and just keep an eye out on my gallery page. I don't think I uploaded this when I finished it, but I'm going to upload it later. At least I hope I remember. I would set a reminder. You know what? I'm going to set a reminder as soon as I'm done, because I have an Amazon dot thing. I can't say her name because she will react, but yes, my Echo is right next to me, and I will have her remind me, because I have to, because I forget things so quickly. But anyway, yeah, it's a really cute house. I'm really, really proud of it. Honestly, I love it so much. I hope you all enjoyed this type of video. I have been really, really enjoying these renovations. They've just been my favorite thing to do right now. Like, I love building my own homes, but this kind of video just speaks to me on a whole new level. It's just, I feel like I'm on HGTV. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird and beware of the narcles.
Say something that will make my day, 'cause these memories of her won't go away. Haunting me so I can't sleep. She was a pretty little liar who cut me deep, 'cause she left me here alone. Now my bed feels just like cobblestone. Oh, why did she go? Oh, was I supposed to know that she'd leave? Was I too naive to think that she'd be the one? Whoa, why did she go? I met her back in 2005. It was her crooked little smile that caught my eye.